Keeping things organized helps reduce stress, and a Jamf Pro server is no different. Instead of one long list, categories allow items like policies, apps, and configuration profiles to be grouped for easier viewing. Buildings and departments are similarly useful to organize devices by location or use case, and can be targeted for grouping, searches, and management scope. My name is Andy. Let's organize Jamf Pro by creating categories, buildings, and departments. Categories are helpful for keeping items organized in your Jamf Pro server and within self-service. Items like apps, configuration profiles, policies, and more can be assigned to a category. When viewing a list of categorized items, Jamf Pro neatly groups and displays these items by their category. But before we assign items to categories, we first need to create them. Navigate to Settings, Global, Categories. Here we can see any existing categories in our Jamf Pro server sorted by name. There's also a column for priority, which determines the order categories will appear within self-service. If sorted by priority, categories with a lower number will appear first. Categories with matching priorities are listed alphabetically. To make a new category, click New in the top right corner. I want to make a category for organizing web browsers, so I'm going to enter Browsers in the Display Name field. I'm also going to set the priority to 3 so it appears higher in self-service than most other categories, but still leaves me room to place other categories higher if needed. Click Save, and this category can now be used throughout Jamf Pro for your organizational needs. Any item that can be assigned a category will see an option labeled Category when editing it. For example, if I go to Computers, Policies, and click my Mozilla Firefox policy, I can click Edit and set the category to Browsers. Once I click Save and return to the list of policies, the list now displays Mozilla Firefox in the Browsers category. And when I open self-service on an enrolled computer in scope of this policy, I see a new section titled Browsers. For more information on policies and self-service, check out the links in the resources. Next, let's explore buildings and departments to help keep our devices organized in Jamf Pro. Buildings and departments are incredibly flexible and can be tailored to meet the needs of your organization. They can be used when determining the scope for deployments. They can also be used as criteria for advanced searches and smart groups. To create buildings and departments, navigate to Settings, Network. Click Buildings to view any existing buildings in our Jamf Pro server. Click New to create a new building. While there are fields for the address of a physical building, the only required field is the display name. Common names for buildings include cities where organizations have offices, or an actual building name, like that of a school. If your organization is in a single building, this could also be used for physical locations within that building, like floor numbers or separate wings. For this example, I have an office location in Tokyo, so I'm naming this building Tokyo. Again, only the display name field is required, so we can now click Save to create this building so devices can be assigned to it. Next, let's look at departments. Click back to return to Settings, Network, then click Departments. Here we see a list of any existing departments in our Jamf Pro server. Click New to create a new department. Departments are very similar to buildings in how they function, but they don't include address fields. Instead, we just have a display name field. A common way to use departments is by separating different use cases, such as faculty or staff, IT, sales, or engineering. I have some devices that get loaned out for temporary use, so I'm entering Loaner in the display name field. Click Save to create the department so devices can be assigned to it. You can create as many buildings and departments as you want, but a single device can only be assigned to one building and one department at a time. Let's see how to do that. My Jamf Pro server already has a few devices enrolled, so I'm clicking Computers on the left, Search Inventory, then Search. I'm clicking one of the computer names to view its inventory record, then navigating to User and Location. Here, I can click Edit, then choose a department and a building from each menu. Finally, I need to click Save for the changes to apply. While devices can be assigned to buildings and departments individually, they can also be modified in bulk via Advanced Search Mass Actions, Inventory Preload, or even with third-party tools like the MUT. For more information on some of these other workflows, check out the links in the resources. With items grouped by category, the experience in Jamf Pro and self-service feels more organized. And with devices grouped into buildings and departments, scoping management tasks becomes more granular. That's it for this video on categories, buildings, and departments. For more information on any of the topics covered in this video, take a look at the resources. We encourage you to explore the organization of your own Jamf Pro server and consider how you might further leverage these features. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.